time of this recording, there are multiple versions of supposed leak lists for the 2022 XXL Freshman Class list. And some of the names on here, they have a lot of people already upset at one of the world's biggest hip-hop publications. Now, there's names like the Island Boys and Tom MacDonald, which have fans really upset. Which is actually kind of funny to me because I've actually interviewed both these artists over on the main channel. By the way, if you're watching this video on the main channel, be sure to subscribe over to Famous News. We're dropping a new video every day, Monday through Friday, with me as the host. Truly though, what is with every YouTuber being bald? I mean, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, David Dobrik, no one's safe. And those are like the good guys. Now, some of these lists circulating the web, they've got to be fake. I mean, there can't be multiple leaked versions from the same company. And well, this is something that we've been seeing time and time again from XXL since about circa 2015. Regardless, I'm gonna name all the names being talked about to hear what you guys have to say. And I wanna know who you guys think belong on this year's list. But before we get into that, I wanna ask you guys a question. Does the XXL Freshman Class list still even matter? I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. Also, let me know who you think for sure needs to be on the list. All right, now let's get into this video.
This is nice.
Oh no! You still didn't like me. You shot me.
Just send the location.
I'm number one.
My calling is to be the leader of the free world.
Now, just doing a quick search via Instagram, I was able to find 4 different lists. Now, some are clearly fake, with one promoting an artist I haven't even heard of before. But first, we're gonna take a look at the one that I believe to be the most legitimate of the bunch. Here we go. On there, we got SoFayGo, we got Nardo Wick, there's Can, One Data Forever, SSG Kobe, there's Autumn Twiniuses? Let's just go with Autumn. Baby Santana, Yeet, Ken Carson, Young Chris, Soulja Brat, and well, that's about it. Now, I know about 6 out of the 11 of these artists. Now, the first 2, they make a whole lot of sense to me, but like every year when the list comes out, there's a few artists there that I'm not entirely familiar with. And then over the years, you're like, oh, wow, God, they deserve to be there. Or they didn't. Trying to think of an example. I know 2016, that was an epic year.
What did it say?
Get it! But then there's been just some misfires, for sure. It happens. All right, let's move on to another list. This one's a little more speculative. Let's take a look. First off, they have the Island Boys. Then they got Blade. There's Kuchais, 100 Gex, XO2K, Uno the Activist, Zelo Perez, Tyboy Digital, SoFayGo, and finally Tom MacDonald. Now, the fact that both the first and the last are like about as controversial as it gets in terms of today's hip-hop scene, well, it leads me to suspect that this is probably a fake list. Now, to be fair, the Island Boys, they would probably be a big draw for XXL, even though, you know, people, they just love to hate these guys. They'd still probably tune in to all the press they do around the list, if they make it. But then there's also the problem that you kind of get a 2-for-1 with the Island Boys. I mean, are they 2 people? Are they 1 person? It's kind of confusing. By the way, we also have an interview with one of the Island Boys' ex-girlfriends we'll be filming later today. And, well, this one's legitimately them getting exposed. Ugh, it's ugly.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
Then we got Tom MacDonald on this list, and this guy's got a huge following. He's got the numbers on Billboard. I think he deserves to be on this list. But regardless, the guy's almost famous for all the wrong reasons. People love to hate him. Anyways, he might actually be too big for XXL at this point. The guy's doing a fantastic job as an independent. All right, let's move on to some other lists. Now, this one doesn't even look real. You got Yeet, you got BK the Rula, Nardo Wick, SSG Kobe, Amaretta, Babyface Ray, who actually just yesterday we dropped his Before They Were Famous. Also, there's Wieland, SG, Lucci. I've interviewed him as well. There's Hot Boy. And then we got some fan-made version lists, which include Tom MacDonald, Island Boys, Dax, 100 Gex. There's Green Arts, I Show Speed, Aiden Ross, Mario Judah, and Quandale Dingle. Who the fuck is Quandale Dingle? Quandale Dingle? What the fuck is that? So the last one there, you got to imagine that's fan-made. I mean, half these guys aren't even rappers. Okay, so on almost all lists, we got Nardo Wick and SoFayGo, so that sounds pretty unanimous. Yeet also seems like a good pick to me based off all the hype around his name. Also, Kuchais, Baby Santana, I know we covered them on Before They Were Famous, and a lot of people showed a lot of love. Now, I'd like to see Tom MacDonald on there because I feel he deserves the recognition for all he's done. And then the Island Boys. I just want to see them on there for all the backlash it will create. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Who do you think deserves to make the list? Let me know. I look forward to reading all your comments, and I'll see you guys in another video. Boom! Also, if you're watching this on the main channel, be sure to check out Famous News.